India Ari said, I am not my hair, so if it's up, then it's stuck. And honestly, when you're someone who has a face card that does not decline and a cute ass head, you can do stuff like this. I don't make the rules, I just benefit from them. Peace, y'all. My name is Nikki, and welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're true. Today we're talking about why I shave my head. But first of all, I am sitting in the sun. The sun is sunning, so I'm trying not to squint, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna start today's video with a little bit from the yamas and the niyamas, exploring yoga's ethical practice, and we will get into the yamas and the niyamas later on this channel, like, trust me. But one of the yamas is Ahimsa, which means non-violence or to do no harm. And the thing I love about this book is that it breaks down each of the guidelines, the yamas, the niyamas, and it gives you practical, like, real world examples. And then at the end of each chapter, there are exercises for you to do so you can actually apply them to your life. So one of the exercises for Ahimsa says, for this whole week, pretend you are complete. There is no need to expect anything from yourself or to criticize or judge or change anything about you. No need to compete with anyone. No need to be more than you are or less than you are. Note your experience. Notice how much pleasure, kindness, and patience you can allow yourself to have with yourself. So if you are watching this video, I'm letting you know that I am perfect, whole, and complete, and you are perfect, whole, and complete. It's been 2 weeks since I shaved my head, and when I got it shaved, I was pretty much bald. But as you can see now, like, my shit is already to the floor, honestly. Like, it's a new growth for me. So let's get into it. Why I shaved my head. Short answer, I felt like it. I wanted to. It's my head. I can do what I want, period. The long answer is shaving my head is something that I wanted to do for a while, and I really cannot tell you why. It's just kind of been a spiritual thing. Like, I've kind of just been like, yo, like, at one point in life, I want to shave my head. I just want to experience it. But I was really attached to my hair, so I didn't do it. I big chopped a decade ago. And I remember after my hair had grown out, I was thinking, like, dang, you know, when I big chopped, I should have just shaved my head then, because my hair was already like, it was probably like 2 inches long when I big chopped it. And I was like, you know, it was already so short, I should have just done it then, but I didn't. And then even after I was out of the TWA stage, I would look back at other women and I would be like, or I would look at other women who had short hairstyles and I would be like, dang, you know, I really didn't take advantage of my TWA stage. Like, I was just so pressed to grow my hair back out, to grow it long, that I didn't take advantage of having short styles and of playing with different things and of trying different looks. But again, at that point I was like, well, it's too late now. Like, I'm already here. I ain't going back to having short hair. So I got distracted. So as I was saying, I look back and regret at not taking full advantage of having shorter hair and of playing with different styles. And then last year in 2021, someone I follow on Instagram, she shaved her head, and I was like, yo, it kind of got me thinking a little bit, but I still was like, nah, I ain't finna do that. And then in September, one of my homies from high school, shout out to my boo Leslie, she posted on Instagram and I could see that she had shaved her head. And so I left a comment, and one of the things I said was like, yo, you really got me wanting to shave my head. And she was like, if anyone could pull it off, you could. And she wasn't lying. Shout out to her. But yeah, so seeing her shave her head, like the seed for me was already planted. But that is when, okay, now we're watering it, we're fertilizing it, like now we really, you know, it's sprouting. December rolls around and something is like, yeah, it's time. So I had picked December 30th for when I was gonna do it, because I wanted to go into 2022 with the fresh Baldiana, like starting the year off brand new year, new me. And then the coronas kicked it on up. Marianne came through and she was pretty much like, yeah girl, you're going back to being a recluse. You're not about to go sit in nobody's shop and get your hair cut. So yeah, Marianne put a halt to my plans, and it really just delayed it. But then, let me think. Have it's been maybe like almost a month ago at this point, I was meditating one day and it really just came to me, and it was like, cut your hair tonight. And I was like, okay. And so at that time my hair was in a fro, and so I just braided it and then I cut off the braids. And I didn't show anyone until I got it all taken off, because it was looking kind of wild, because it's like, I'm not a hairstylist, I don't know what I'm doing. And granted, over the course of that like probably week and a half that it was looking kind of janky, I did go through and kind of like touch it up a little bit with some scissors. But I just wore scarves everywhere, had wraps, so like nobody knew what was going on. Because I knew that if I knew at the point to which I'm cutting my own hair, I'm gonna make an appointment to get it cut. So I made the appointment. You know, I go to the barber shop, and at first I'm like closing my eyes. I have, you know, me some little affirmations and stuff to like get myself together beforehand and then even during it. But I had closed my eyes during it. But then at one point I'm like, okay, let me open it and see. And I had opened it, and you know, there was like this patch going down the middle here. And at that point it was like, girl, we're here. Like, we're doing this. It's done. So yeah, I mean, to sum it all up, I shaved my head because I wanted to. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I knew I was gonna be eating it up, honestly, and I am. And I love that for me because of the work that I've done on myself. Like, I don't need outside validation. Like, I know that I look good like this, and I'm just, you know, I'm filling myself up. And listen, the compliments and the love that I'm getting from everyone else, like, I receive it, like, more. Come again? One more time? Like, gas me up. But it's just nice that, like, all of that love that I'm receiving from others is really just like a big ass cherry on top of the sundae that I have already created for myself. So if you are thinking about shaving your head, do it. I was concerned about, like, what if I shave it, you know what I mean, and maybe my head's giving lumpy or it's not giving, you know, too cute. But it was a risk I was willing to take. But let's say you do shave your head and your head's not really giving that cute. Wigs, head wraps. You could cut 2 holes in a paper bag and, you know, one for the mouth. Put it right over your head. That's all I got for you. If you made it to the end of this video, you should totally leave a comment. You know, like, let's have a little community here. Just let me know who you are, where you're from, or if you've ever thought of shaving your head, if you've ever done it, if you would ever do it. Thank y'all for watching.